Hello, my name is HexaDona and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Last time when we left off, we decided to stay here forever, but we have returned. Alright, let's see how we can go further with this. What am I doing? Help me? Oh, there you go. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
You won't, nice. Everything goes dark, and you die. I'm dead. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
All
in
the
woods,
achievements are crazy.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I think all the other voices are gone. It's like completely a restart. Note you can skip the previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Okay, tab. Oh. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Should we try? I really wanted to try to do whatever he says the same way. And then try to escape that world to see what happens, like the first time. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Okay, proceed into the cabin. Okay, it automatically skips now the dialogue. That's actually quite nice.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
There you go. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
It would be difficult, wouldn't it? Into the basement. Alright. She says hi. I feel like maybe we shouldn't skip it. But let's continue with skipping until we are at the part where we let you know. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Still your nerves and step forward. I think that's what we did the first time. Just go for it.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason.
And then we slay the princess, just like that. Yeah.
Without a moment's hesitation.
Nice.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
This is it, isn't it?
Kinda.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
But you
But
didn't.
I have to.
Okay, But is it over? Really over? Of course it is. She is dead. Of course not. That was too easy, I'm sure. I feel like she has... Wait, okay. Of course she is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
It's over. That's it. Okay, here. But that day isn't today. Let's get out of here. Wait, leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Only that isn't what you find.
A world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
And I think now the voice of the hero is telling you, bro, just get out of there.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Will I be happy though? Oh, okay. That is bullshit. Let me out of here. Well, I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Okay.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Should I trust you?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Of course not. This is explore though. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We are happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us out of the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Oh no, I need to kill myself, don't I?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
I knew it! Fuck me! No!
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Ooh, okay.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
You're gaslighting me right now.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get the hell out of here. That's not what it says, but that's fine. You're right. I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing. At least for a little while longer. Let me explore.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Okay.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
Yeah, that sounds kind of boring.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Gaslighting! You'd better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Anything to get the hell out of anything to get out of this hell. And you're right. I didn't like that idea. You better be right about this. I'd be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
I will.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
No.
An eternity of bliss?
No.
You ingrate.
Whoa. Language.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
She's alive, isn't she?
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used
How long
to
has
slay
it
her
been?
is still as pristine as the day you first.
How long has it been? It's just been a few minutes, right? The hell?
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you. Nice.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, it worked.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. And I see your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
No, we haven't.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Why is the narrator such like typical gaslighting? Like your typical gaslighting toxic friend or partner, whatever. Just a toxic person. It's crazy to me. I care about you. I would never want you to do that. I would never want you to hurt you. Locks you up for all eternity. But it's for your own good.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
That's actually a good question.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Okay. Oh my god.
Just stay
That's
focused,
actually
will you?
cold. You know, wait, let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
No, you don't promise. The rest of my life, for eternity, I need to sit and do nothing with a decomposing body in the basement. Doesn't sound very happy to me.
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
What? Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world? We looked her in the basement. What is this place? Let's
She
do
just
the first
can.
one.
You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
We locked her in the basement. What is this
People
place?
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Okay.
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Well, I don't like this.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Aw, he's like flattered. That's so cute.
Of course we're special.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling
I've
me?
told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
So there is something you're not telling me.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
So what if we do it again? But this time, do the exact same thing, slay us again, and see what happens. So we do it twice.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world
I want
is
to try
waiting with
that.
bated breath for
See if
you
there's
to
some
save
more
it from ruin.
like new dialogue, because I have now the voice of the call to back me up. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, we know. Don't worry.
She won't be a problem.
Damn.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners.
The mirror is out there.
You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the window.
I'm so sorry, I needed to sneeze.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
It's crazy though. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. We had this before. Let's just approach the mirror just for funsies.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe
You
it
reach
clean.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I love that line so much.
There was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Oh yes. Good point. Take the blade. This whole cabin is different than last time. We're gonna ignore that. It's always different. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Oh my god, she's gonna be a skeleton, isn't she? She's dead, so now she's undead. That's no. Let me just explore
Very
this.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess.
Yes, I have.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this. The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally.
Oh no. It's a skeleton.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a
Oh
chance
no,
to finish
ew,
your
no,
thought,
she's a
the top of
ghost.
the head appears from underneath the floor.
It's even worse.
Two deep
Oh my god, why is it
eyes
so
stare
cute,
up at you,
actually?
followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
It's actually really cute.
Finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
She's actually really cute.
Oh, wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Haunt us, maybe?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Right. Alright.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Okay.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Ew.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Slay the princess!
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Thank you.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
I take it back. This is not cute at all. This is really terrifying. What the hell?
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I suppose. If I knew I had to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
No, I know.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
Yeah.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've
That's
tried
right.
to live on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
That's lovely. She cannot leave. All fixed, right?
I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
What do you mean home?
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Hell no.
After all, you own
Oh no. Please no.
Absolutely not.
No.
Is she asking if she can possess us?
Correct.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Actually, that's kind of cool. Wait.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Well, what if I say no? This would just be temporary, right? I'll leave once we're out of the cabin. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world. Sounds great! Do it! The answer is no. Or return. I need to think on this. Ooh. Well, it is really interesting though. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, I don't believe if you're saying it like that. What do you mean, sure?
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
Exactly.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
What if I say no?
Then I won't hit your ride.
That easy? You won't hit your ride if I say no. Or you can't hit your ride.
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you. But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Not really.
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
They don't. Should I just tell her? The narrator's going to be mad. Don't tell her that!
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
Well, yeah, because when I gave it a thought, you killed me over and over again.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
Obviously, it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife in the heart? Well, it didn't technically kill her, though. Well, yes, but not really. No one turns into a ghost but her. You can't just easily kill her. What are you going to do if I help you get out of here? Well, were you going to end the world? Question mark.
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
Okay. She's acting so innocent now. You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
That's not really... You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here means the world is going to end?
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. And you ended too. But here you are. And you don't even look any different. I'm not so sure endings are real.
Right. Return, leave it at that. What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you.
Okay, great. That's very reassuring.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
I don't want you to possess me, though.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that, either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Return, leave it at that. I cannot do anything. Oh, there you go. Okay. See, this is exactly what I was telling you about. Wait, what? See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the words. This already happened. We killed her.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
Yeah, well, what am I supposed to do?
How? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost. You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you?
Well, I kind of tried. Kind of. I'll probably have to do something with her bones, her body. Rather than with her like, slaying a ghost doesn't really work, no, does it?
And then what? And then you'll have saved the world.
Okay.
I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that. I'm not going to lock you anywhere. What an interesting choice of emphasis.
I killed you. What are you not doing? Wait, what are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
Maybe, actually. Good point.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. And not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
Okay.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Oh, actually, sure, yeah.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
Valid. Valid. No, good point. That knife could have been for anything.
It could have, but it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
Yeah. Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? Sure.
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's dead. Dead things can't hurt us.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
Or maybe I can.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out. Who's to say, really?
I don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
It's exactly what she wants. Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts?
She might be making it hard for us to kill her body. But those bones look very, very real. Maybe breaking them breaks her.
Yeah, that's what I thought indeed.
Or maybe burying them would put her to rest. Don't take any piece of her outside of this cabin. Maybe you should stop looking for loopholes and try harder to actually slay her. But
I like
we are
loopholes.
trying.
What if I buried your bones outside?
Those are just bones. They aren't me. Bury them, destroy them, whatever. That dusty pile of death is just a reminder of what you've done. It's not a fix for anything.
Smash her bones.
You push through the princess and rush the pile of bones on the floor, swinging your fist down and smashing through what remains of her ribcage. The ancient bones splinter, then crumble, reduced to dust almost instantly.
Even after what I've said, you still gave it your all. Such a disappointing choice. I don't think I like the person behind those eyes.
You said it didn't matter, so why does it matter?
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together.
Okay, maybe I fucked up.
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? nothing happens.
Oh.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
You miss? I'm not afraid of you. Stare at her in silence.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
Oh no.
A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
She did grip my heart, didn't she?
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Slay the princess?
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late.
Oh my god, no,
In her
it's not my
hand, You
heart.
realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Nice. We definitely started a war.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again.
What the hell is this?
To slay her again.
What the hell is this? Oh no. You really fucked up this time. Anyway, that is it for today's video though. We will definitely continue on this path next time. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And you have a lovely, lovely and wonderful day. Mwah. Meow.